What's up guys, Dirk here from Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Today's video is a tutorial on how to use the Binance Exchange platform and all the various features that they have. And basically, if you are looking to do anything with cryptocurrencies or altcoins, Binance is pretty much the exchange that you need to be on. Now, if you are in the US, there is a US version. It's called Binance.us, which has more of a coin restriction, but they are having to be compliant with the US rules and regulations. So that is a little bit unfortunate. You don't get the same selection as you would if you are not in the United States, but still you can use the Binance.us if you are from the US. And for the rest of the world, Binance.com has the full selection. So if you don't yet have a Binance.com platform exchange account, you can create one. It's absolutely free. I would appreciate it if you use my referral link. It'll be the first link in the description below. And if you use my link, you will also get a 5% kickback on your fees. That is one of the incentives. So if you want to do that and go and sign up if you don't yet have an account, I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. Now, Binance, very easy to sign up. So I've gone and created a new Binance account for the purposes of this tutorial. Let's dive straight into it. So simply, you would register with an email address. What I recommend is if you are going to sign up for a new Binance account, create a new email address that you only use for crypto exchanges. And I would recommend not using a free account on one of the regular platforms, but to actually use an encrypted email, something like Proton Mail. Okay, so go to Proton Mail, create an email account, sign up with Binance with the new account. Make sure you enable two-factor authentication to keep everything safe and secure. So when you register a new account, it says welcome to Binance, you can deposit funds. So you can deposit cash or crypto. So what this means is these days things have changed a lot. In the past, you could only deposit cryptocurrency, meaning you would have to send Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin to fund your Binance exchange and to be able to just trade that for different altcoins, right? These days you can actually deposit cash. So you can simply buy crypto with your credit card. That is how easy it has become these days. So you create an account and you can click on buy crypto with your credit card. You can also deposit cash. So you can do a wire transfer into Binance, or if you already have cryptocurrency, if you already have Bitcoin or Ethereum, or for example, you would buy that on Coinbase, you can simply transfer that. So very easy. And otherwise you simply just click on go to dashboard. So you can see over here, this is a new account. It will remind you what do you want to set up for your security verification. I would suggest only doing Google verification, Google Authenticator. Don't do the phone stuff. SIM swaps are possible and it's just less secure. Okay, so you want to go with the Google verification option. I'm not going to set this up now. You can do that yourself. Just please do remember to do that. It just makes your account more secure. Okay, so this is basically what your Binance account looks like, and you can see there is a lot going on over here. So we're going to walk through all the various parts and aspects of using the Binance Exchange account. So as you can see over here, this is the dashboard, and you have all the options up here at the top and on the left, and you have a whole lot of complex stuff going on over here. Now, what you can go and do, and I will start with this first, if you want to increase your withdrawal limits, you are going to need to do KYC and verify your account. Basically, submit documentation, proof of ID, proof of address, and this will allow you to withdraw larger quantities. But you can use the account without verifying at this point in time. That may change in future, but at this point in time, you can still use the exchange, and you have a withdrawal limit of up to 2 Bitcoin per day, which is quite significant. As I'm trading, or as I'm making this, Bitcoin is at $31,000, so 2 Bitcoin is $60,000 per day withdrawal limit. That is pretty significant already, so you should be fine. But over time, you know, as it increases or as the regulation changes, you might need to verify that. Now, what we have over here, first of all, what you want to know is the wallet, right? So this is where all your various cryptocurrencies and fiat currency is kept. Now, as you can see, you have a whole lot of different wallets over here, which is simply because Binance has so many different products and services. Now, what you are mainly going to use is the overview can give you basically the overview of what's in your account. And over here, if I were to have anything in there, it would tell me exactly what my entire Binance account consists of, you know, what the balance would be, fiat, spot, all that kind of stuff. And then I could go into fiat and spot. This is basically the one that most people will be using, that most likely you will be using. So if you're just buying and selling without doing any leverage or any trading of any sort, and you're just buying different coins and keeping them as the coin, then this is where your coins will be. And you can see all the different coins. You can simply go to search over here. And if we type in, for example, ETH, it shows you ETH. And you can do whatever you want, right? ICX, it'll show you the icon. If you type in ARC, it'll give you ARC. You know, if you type in NEO. So these are where all your coins are, and this allows you, once you have a balance, you can withdraw that balance to another wallet from the exchange, or you can actually deposit it over here too. And if you want, you can click on the trade, right? So that is basically the wallet. Super simple. Now we will go into futures a little bit later, but basically they have all these different types of things. So margin trading with leverage, unless you know what you're doing, you want to stay away from that. Futures trading, the same thing. You can trade with leverage on futures of various instruments, right? So you would have to go and open the futures account. I do actually have a separate tutorial about Binance leverage futures trading. I will link to that up here and in the description below if you want to check that out. So I'm not going to go into detail about that. And then you have the various different strategies. So P2P, you have earn. So this is basically where you can deposit cryptocurrencies and earn interest on it. You have pools, you have options, so you have a whole lot of different things over here. You even have the Binance card, which currently, as I'm making this in early 2021, this is only available in Europe so far, but I am pretty confident that over time this will get rolled out to the US, maybe to Canada, Australia, and so on and so forth, and this will be able to be used from your Binance account also. So you'll be able to actually have funds in your Binance account and use this card to go to the ATM and withdraw it, or to spend it online, or to do all sorts of stuff with that. I've actually ordered a Binance card for myself. So when I get that, I will do a separate video and tutorial about the different products, just like I have with the futures tutorial. I'll make one for the Visa card, and I'll make one for the Earn and all that kind of stuff. This one is purely just walking you through how the dashboard works and what it is over here. So also, this is your account section. So this is where you have your security, API management. You're probably not going to be using this as a beginner. This is something you want to do if you're using bots of any sort and you want to automate trading and things like that. Reward center, task center. So all of this stuff you probably won't use too much. So basically the main things in a Binance account, what you'll be using is your wallet, your fiat and spot wallet over here. And then we will head over to the trading section where you can actually go and buy and sell cryptocurrencies. So what we have up here also are just the various ways. So derivatives, if we want to do anything with leverage trading, that's over here. Finance, again, the Visa card. So these are, again, the various different products. And basically what you want to do over here, you hover over this little 9 blocks, looks like a little Rubik's Cube. And you can see they have a lot more different options you can explore too if you want to learn blockchain and crypto education, academy, broker, cloud, DEX, labs, all that kind of stuff. But you don't really need to use any of this. So if you just want to use Binance to buy and trade different altcoins, like I said, you're going to be using the fiat and spot wallet, and you're going to go over here and use the exchange. By the way, if you are interested in more crypto education, I write a monthly newsletter. I share research, insights. I've got multiple courses about cryptocurrency, and it's all bundled together in one membership I call Intelligent Cryptocurrency. If you want to learn more about that, it will be the link in the description below, the second link below this video. So feel free to check that out. And if it's for you, I would love for you to join us. We have over 400 members in our community right now from all around the world. Talking crypto, learning, getting questions answered, sharing ideas about coins and all that kind of stuff. So second link in the description if you want to know more about that. Now let's check out the exchange. So simply you'd click on exchange, right? Super easy. And this is the Binance exchange. So as you can see over here, this does look a little bit complicated if you are new to this, and you might be wondering, you know, how does this all work? What is all going on? This looks like you have to be a rocket scientist to be able to use it, but it is actually pretty straightforward. So let me explain this to you, right? So over here you have the price, Bitcoin US dollar, that's what's showing. It's $31,500. You can see over here. So this section over here, the red and the green, this is the order book, right? So you can see over here, these are all orders of people selling Bitcoin. These are all orders of people buying Bitcoin. And as the price moves up and down, this changes all the time. So you actually don't need to really understand this or pay attention to this if you just want to buy and sell some crypto. If you want to go really into depth and understand what is happening, people buying, selling, you know, you can go and look into that stuff. But really, if you're new to this and you just want to buy and sell some crypto, you don't need to worry about this too much. especially in a very liquid coin like this. If you're trading with a less liquidity in certain altcoins and there's not so much movement, you can actually see where people are placing their bets. I can show you an example. So for example, Funfair, right? Funfair is a coin that's not moving that much, so there isn't that much liquidity, and as you can see, it's not moving as much as Bitcoin was. So what we can see over here, the current price is 0.017770, right? And you can see over here, this is the amount of fun that is being sold at these different levels. You can see the different price points. So if I wanted to go and buy, say for example, 200,000 fun tokens, right? You can see over here the price would change significantly. I'd have to buy up all these different orders, and as I would, the price would continue to increase. So if I wanted 200,000 fun in one go right now, I would be paying a lot more than this price, and that is basically how the order book can help you, right? But if we're going back to, for example, BTC, where we were just at, because it's such a bigger market and it's so liquid, it's just constantly moving all the time. And then, you know, it's kind of a similar thing. So that is just what that is, to explain it to you. Now, what we have over here on the right are the different cryptocurrency pairs, and this lists all the different coins that are available over here. So again, the same thing. If you know the ticker of the coin, for example, ICX, then it shows you all the different ICX pairs over here, and you can choose to trade it against USDT or against BUSD, BNB, BTC, or ETH, depending on what you want to sell to get ICX, right? So if I had USDT in my account, I would choose the USDT pairing. If I had BNB and I wanted to swap it, or if I had BTC, I would choose this pairing, right? So that's basically how you find it. Very, very easy to do. Now, these are the margin pairs. You can also just have the Bitcoin pairs, for example, right? So we can get rid of this. These are all the pairs trading against Bitcoin, and then again you could isolate the coin that you're looking for. So if you're looking for ARK, you just type that in, and then it's only the one pair over there. Or you type in NEO, for example, and you can see over here NEO, etc., right? Same thing with altcoins. So you can have ETH pairings. If you're only looking for ETH pairings, you can see you would select the ETH over there, and these are all trading against Ethereum. So if you have Ethereum that you want to trade for altcoins, then this is what you would use. That's the same thing with fiat, right? If you deposit fiat, whatever your native currency is, if it's euros, you would select euros, and you can see you can buy the different altcoin direct with euros. So if you would fund your Binance account with euros, with a wire transfer, with a credit card, you can see then you could trade directly against these various pairs. The same thing with, you know, if you want BUSD, USDT, AUD if you're in Australia. That's pretty much how easy it is. Then this is obviously your chart. It is pretty limited compared to a charting platform like TradingView, for example, where you have all your indicators and things like that. But you have some basic functionality. You have some moving averages. You can change the time frames over here, so you can change it to daily or weekly, whatever your time frame it is, if you want to have a look at what's happening over here. And then other than that, you basically have your buy and sell options right here. Obviously buy is green, sell is red. And then you have your different options over here. So basically most people are just going to stick to spot, which means you're not using leverage. You're buying literally one for one. So if you wanted to buy one Bitcoin at spot, you would be buying at the price that it is right now, $31,433, right? So right now I have selected the USDT pairing. So if I had USDT, I could buy Bitcoin, and then I could simply fill in the information that I want, right? So the price is the current price over here. The amount that I want to buy, let's say I want to buy one BTC, you see it would cost me 31,566. If I had that balance, I could click on buy and it would happen. Now, obviously I have two different orders. I have a limit order. I have a market order, which basically just buys at market. I would not suggest using that because basically it fills at unfavorable rates. It just means that you want to buy whatever you put in there. If you want to buy $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, you push the button, it's going to give you $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, but it's probably not going to give you the best possible price, and that usually doesn't work in your favor. So I like to use limit orders, which basically means I can select the price. You can see over here 31,470. So I can basically go and put in here 31,400, and I put in an order to buy one Bitcoin. That means that the price has to go down to 31,400, and then my order would automatically get executed. Now, if I wanted to use a limit order to buy immediately, you can see over here it's 31,450. What I could do is I could just put in like 31 And as I'm doing this, I could basically be like 31 for 460. And you can see over here, I could just press that buy button, and then right now it wouldn't fill, but as long as it's below it, right? So right now you'd have to be quick. You can see it's 63. I could change it to, for example, 80. And this ensures that I won't get filled at a higher price than 31,480. I might even get filled at a more favorable rate. But compared to, for example, market orders, if I just click the market buy button, it can fill me at 32,000. It doesn't matter, right? But at this way, using the limit orders, you can choose the maximum rate at which you get filled, which just gives you a little bit more control. So that is how I like to do it. Same thing with selling. If you have Bitcoin, you know, you can choose the price. Again, limit order, very, very easily buy and sell, right? So that is basically how easy it is how to use Binance, guys. So what I want to do as a quick example to show you guys, you have a new account. So let's just say I want to deposit some Ethereum. I click on ETH over here. I find Ethereum and I click on deposit over here. Now I want to get my deposit address. So over here, I have my ERC20 address right over here. And this is basically what I want to deposit to. So very easily, depending on whether I'm using a phone or MetaMask, wherever I'm sending from, I want to send to this address and then it'll arrive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a little bit over here right now, pause the video, wait for it to arrive, and then continue and show you how you can trade with that. So you can see over here the deposit has completed. Done, easy peasy. It just shows you what it is. So super tiny amount obviously, but just for the purposes of this tutorial. So now I have my Ethereum and I can just head over to the exchange and I can go and trade this for whatever it is that I want. So obviously it being Ethereum, what I could go and do is I could go and change it for a Bitcoin, right? So you can see if I wanted to buy Bitcoin over here, I would just click on this pairing, super easy. And you can see my balance here now shows a 0.01 ETH. So if I wanted to sell that, you can see the current price is 41,357. So that's changing all the time. If I really wanted to sell it, you know, I could put it at that and I could just choose whatever I wanted. And this tells me exactly how much Bitcoin I get for it. I could click the sell button. So to give you an example over here, let's just sell Ethereum into USDT. Very easy to do. So this is how it works. Ethereum is at 1305 right now. So if I wanted to sell it, 1305, a little bit below the current price to make sure that it fills. We max things out. Oh, it's going up. It's going up. 1308. Let's just do that over here. We want to sell for a good price. 1308. Let's just click on sell over here and boom, there we sold it. That's how quick it went. You can see I now have $13 for my 0.1 ETH. And if you go to order history, it basically tells you what happened. So basically the pair, the limit type, the average. So I got filled for 1308.66. A little bit better than what I put it at, 1308. But that is good. And I got my $13. And now I can either go and buy back my Ethereum, or since I have USDT, I can select the USDT pairing over here and literally buy whatever I want for the USDT. You know, I can go and buy maybe BNB. So we can see over here, buy BNB over here. So 42.50, we'll just change it to 42.60 for the purposes of this. And I can go put that in there and I can click on buy. And you can see now I have 0.3 BNB. This is basically how easy it is, guys. You can move stuff around. Super simple. You deposit your fiat or your crypto into the wallet over here via the fiat and spot. So we can click over there and then you just head over to the exchange and you can do that. That's really how easy it is. And you can see over here, now it shows me my fiat and spot balance, what I have available. And if I click on hide on small balances, because all my balances are small, it hides everything. But basically if I wanted to see, so BNB, it shows me over here my Bitcoin value, the amount that I have available, and so on and so forth. So hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. Smash the like button, turn it blue, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, click the notification bell. Lots of tutorials, content, updates, no BS cryptocurrency content on this channel. If you have any questions whatsoever, leave them in the comments below. And keep in mind, if you do want to continue learning from me and you want much more courses and training and the monthly newsletter that I write, if you want to join our private community and Discord chat group with over 400 crypto investors all around the world. Click the second link in the description below, intelligentcryptocurrency.com. Register for the free presentation. I'll give you all the details in there. And then if you want, I explain the offer. If you want, you can join us in there. 60-day money back guarantee, no risk whatsoever to you. And you can continue getting a lot more education, research, and be a part of the community for that support. So thanks for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.